Hello and welcome to Leaders of Tomorrow Season 11. It's been 11 seasons of empowering India's small businesses such as yourselves and hand-holding and guiding you. I'm Sunanda Jay Seelan. On the show tonight, we're bringing you a very special series, Eye on Dubai, that focuses on innovation in innovative companies out of Dubai. Our first conversation tonight is with ShopDoc that helps those who are living overseas monitor the health of their parents in Dubai through their app. We're also talking about healthcare special with none other than Dr. Naresh Trihan, who needs no introduction. Listen. And it's over to Abhishek Sen Gupta is joining us live from on the ground in Dubai. Abhishek, it's over to you.
That's right. We are talking about ShopDoc, the healthcare tech startup from India that launched its operations in September 2020. And in less than 3 years' time, it's built a network of 3,000 doctors, close to 200 hospitals. But then they are not stopping there. As we speak, they're building what is going to be the first of its kind healthcare city in the metaverse. Now, who's building it and how is he doing it? Join me in this very special conversation. Shihab, Makaniyil, you're the CEO and founder of ShopDoc. It's a platform that's building the first healthcare city on Metaverse. So what is the story of ShopDoc? What is the big idea behind ShopDoc?
All right. Thank you, Abhishek. ShopDoc, let me correct it, not started late 2020. The journey started in mid 2019.
Okay.
Just before pandemic.
Yeah, the idea.
Yeah, the idea. Even the company was incorporated in 2019 August, and we started building a healthcare platform primarily to solve issues when it comes to primary care. So as we know, in India, our primary healthcare system is not as robust as the Western or developed economies. Since the idea first came to me while I was in Australia working for Exotica, I was in the eye care space, like one of the segments in healthcare. So that is where I actually wanted to start ShopDoc, and came back to India in June, July, then incorporated the company in 2019. And we built
At the height of COVID.
No, just before the COVID.
Before COVID, yeah, right.
Yeah.
December 19 was when the world first came to know about
True,
COVID.
yes. And see, as we know, digital healthcare space is not new to India. It's about the past 10 years or 12 years, it's been there. But the 10 years and 12 years plus the COVID kind of accelerated, transformed the digital healthcare space. But we started off just before the COVID, and we wanted to solve the issues for the patients, especially for the primary care. So that is when we started. And then what happened was the COVID struck, and Indian government legalized telemedicine late March 2020. Then we immediately incorporated that on our platform, and we started serving patients across Kerala and Karnataka. Now we have about 3,000 doctors in our network and 200 hospitals. So as you know, in India, we don't have a proper referral process. So primary care, secondary care, and tertiary care. So what happens is, if a patient needs proper care at the right time, we need to have a robust primary care, and then a comprehensive, advanced, intelligent referral system to secondary care.
Is that the market gap that you noticed when you sort of came up with it? And you've already answered that question, that there was a critical market gap when it comes to healthcare in India, especially something that was exposed even more at the height of COVID.
Exactly. One thing in the process, while we're helping the patients to access a healthcare, quality preventive primary care, and we also, in the process, what's happening is we're enabling the practitioners, doctors, to digitize their practices and bringing them in one network or platform.
Right.
And we enable each practitioner to set up a smart virtual telehealth clinic almost instantly.
Right.
And then we allow them to interact with the other practitioners on the platform and process a referral towards secondary care. So that is what we've been achieving, and our focus has always been build a preventive primary care platform. In India, we follow, our culture has been more on curative care. People wait till the sickness hit you, illness hit you, and start.
Not really preventive.
Preventive. And in fact, preventive care is much more inexpensive than the curative care.
Exactly.
And in order to create awareness in preventive primary care, it's a lot harder.
In fact, I was going to ask that you started off with, primarily you come from Kerala, and you started by catering to people from Kerala and Karnataka, the neighboring Karnataka. How far has your so-called India expansion plans reached, and where is it at this point in time?
Yeah, okay. Rather than going across India, we wanted to focus on a particular geographical territories at first, and we started to provide care for the people around us, first of all, because we're based in Kerala and north of Kerala, and we also at the same time is building a Web3 platform in the metaverse.
Exactly.
That is one of the main reasons why we have now moved to Dubai. One of the bases now we have a team in Dubai.
Yeah.
The team in Dubai primarily working on building a healthcare city kind of platform. Similar to Dubai Healthcare City, we are building a healthcare city. The next 5 years or 10 years, more than half of the population going to access healthcare service, even in the metaverse, because that is where the future of the whole technology, whole the platform going to be. So that is where we are building our new healthcare platform in metaverse.
Yeah, in fact, I was going to ask you that you couldn't have found a better place than Dubai, because you had the sort of physical target audience. You had a lot of expats, significant portion of the expat population here from Kerala or Karnataka. You already target them. That's how you started your platform. And then metaverse, because Dubai has been at the hub, at the center of all the inventions when it comes to the future of the web, including metaverse. And I think it combines everything.
Since we are building a preventive healthcare platform for the future, and to do so, we have to build something in the web, on the Web3 or metaverse, because that is where the whole technology is going to move to. Yes, in the virtual world.
Yeah.
So looking at Dubai, there is nowhere else on earth.
On the globe,
Yeah, we could start a metaverse company other than in Dubai, because Dubai has a massive metaverse strategies. Before any city in the world started off such an initiative, and the government has been exceptionally cooperative, embracing new technology. So that is the reason why we set up our base in Dubai to build the metaverse platform. However, our regular Web 2 version of the business still based in Cochin in Kerala, and we continue to operate there. We want to expand in pan India, and with that Web 2 version. And gradually, once the metaverse is ready, we'll go back to India and reach out to the populations there.
Before we wrap up, I had to ask you one more question about one key service that you offer, which is taking care of the elderly parents. A lot of expats, including myself, who've lived here for a long time, we obviously leave our home behind, parents behind, and I think you're trying to bring them together using your Web 2 platform. How do you do that? What exactly happens on that platform?
Yeah, so as we know that roughly about 9 million Indians live across GCC, across the region, the Middle East region. And the majority of their immediate loved ones don't live with them. So they live in India. So quite emotionally, we all lived, and I lived here pretty much about almost 2 decades. And we know that when something happens back home for our parents or loved one, how much are we worried in order to, we don't have right people to look after the parents or loved ones. So since we have strong base in Kerala, and now we are offering services here in the Middle East, what we're going to do is, if anyone, any expat or expatriate, the parents or family members do face any issues in terms of finding the right practitioner, doctor, hospitals or surgeries, we facilitate that in such a way that using the platform and making it much easier, and we regularly update when it comes to the progress of the patients, and we also at the same time making sure that the cost of the healthcare stays down. Yeah, I mean, when we to sort of prevent any sort of exploitation in that sense. Yeah.
Brilliant. More power to you, Shihab.
Thank you very
for the
much.
Brilliant work that you've been doing. Thank you for talking to us.
I'll take a quick break. On the other side, Abhishek will continue his second conversation tonight with Tumbe to really talk about the ease of doing business in Dubai.